It's gonna be fun. Feet nice and wide, we always warm up. 4, 3, 2, big sweep, inhale up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1, zip it up and reach. 2 more, inhale up, exhale down, 1 more. Let's go tempo. You got it. Press through those heels, inner thighs are activating, coming up, glutes, quads, hams. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep it up and hold and pulse. You got it. Knees are wide. Knees are tracking over the toes, driving through those heels. 4, 3, 2, out to a T. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me 8 more. Here's an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now this arm only. Out, pull. 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm going to do another set, but I'm going to tap and come down. Tap, tap, tap. So I have a nice long line from my fingertips to my toes. 2 more. Let's go back to that pulsing. Arms up. Tail is tucked. Don't feel pressure in your back. Woo! 4, 3, out to the T. Go. 2. Relax those shoulders. Looking good. 8, 7, 6. This arm stays. This arm moves. Settle in. Reach, pull. Reach, pull. Reach, pull. Reach, pull. We're going to do another set. You can keep that foot still or reach, reach. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2. Hands to the thighs. We're going to arch down for 2. Round it up. Pulse the squat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Round it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. So when you go down, I want you to arch. So it's arch. Now scoop and round. We're going to do that one more time. Here we go. Stick it out. Drive it in. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to lunge it side to side. Elbows out. And we're going to add a little twist. Side, side. You choose how big the lunge goes. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse center. Clasp those hands. You got it. 4 more with 2 heels down. Raise 1 heel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. Switch the heel out. Woo! I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that I feel this already. Let's alternate. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. We go 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to the hips. Tap those toes. I'm going to add a ham curl, heel to butt. You got it. Once we got the feet, let's do the arms. Reach them out and pull. I cross in front, elbows wide. You got it. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Drive the knee up. Tap your thigh. No leaning. No leaning. You got it. Woo! 7, 6, 5, 4, reach out and pull. You got it. Spine should be nice and tall the whole time we're moving. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to go back to those ham curls. Reach and pull wide. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Knee forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap it out. Pull. You choose knees bent or stand taller. But give me those arms. Get that heart rate going. You got it. Tap your heel in front. Step a little wider. You got it. Give me 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's grab our gliders. All right. So we're going to put the felt side down. If for some reason they're not gliding well, flip them. Let's start with squats. You got it. Knees track forward. Yep. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Stick that booty back there. Woo! Drag through those heels. Lift that chest. We got it. Now we're going to add on. Squat, hold. Slide the leg out. Bring it in. Stand back up. One more time, slow. Pause. 2, 3, 4. Reach. This doesn't move, right? Now it moves. I come back up. Single. 2, 3. Pull through. Squat. Out. In. Drive it up. Make sure those knees are tracking straight ahead. Now let's take out the pause and go right out. Whoa. You choose how far your out is. Knee issues, beginners, smaller move. 8 more. Can you start to feel it back here? Woo! That's a yes. 4 more. We're going to add on again. We don't want to get bored. Now hold it out there. This leg. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lift, lift. No leaning. Stay strong. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 3, 2. Bring it in. Let's squat. Woo! Very nice. Down and up. So my legs are at least as wide as my frame. My chest is lifted. I always look higher than eye level. Okay, let's squat, pause. Slide the other leg out. Bring it back in. Drive through both heels. Come up. Come down. This heel has to lift because I'm moving my leg. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, out, in. Down, out, in. Make sure these knees right here, straight ahead. Down, out, in. 4 more. Squat, out. Suck it in, inner thighs. 3, 2 more. Then we're going to take this pause out. It's time to move. 4, 3, 2, go. A lot of muscles. It's not just this leg here. It's my inner thighs. It's the glutes. It's the core. Full body workout. Give me 8 more here. Go your own pace if I'm going too fast. Enjoy your workout. Don't hate it. No one wants to do a workout they don't like. 3, 2. Now stay out there. Settle it in. That leg's going to go up and down. So feel like you're right smack up against a wall with this leg, and you're going to keep that leg right against that wall. It's not going anywhere else. Does that help at all? That stabilization cue? 8, maybe. 7, 6. Reach for that glider. 4, 3, 2, bring it back in and squat. All right, so we're gonna alternate the leg going out. So instead of staying to one side, I do 1 rep and go to the other side. Ready? Squat, press out. Other side. I inhale, I exhale. Be strong in that working leg. Proud chest, higher than eye level. Feels good. Inhale, exhale. Let's add that leg lift. Here we go, out, lift, out, other side, out, lift, out, slide, go. Woo! Come on, don't lose that glider. If you would rather just do the glide and not lift the leg, that's fine. This is your workout. Make it work for you. And you're choosing how high to kick. It's not so high that you catapult yourself sideways or that you feel strain in your back or your hip, that it's too far. Last one. And we're going to go back to our little happy squats. I'm going to change my arms. I'm going to sweep them to a diagonal right out there in front of me. Reach. Your booty's got to go back. You got it. Your arms are beams of steel. Woo. How about those buns? Buns of steel. Remember those days? Come on. Give me 8 more. If this does not feel good to your back, you're going to do the same thing, keeping the arms like this. You've got 4 more to go. 4, 3, 2. Now hold it here, and let's pulse it. I'm reaching. But at the same time, my tail is pushing down. So I feel this opposition, and I feel my center firing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands to the hips. My knees are still bent. This leg right here, mirror it. We're going to go out and in. I am not changing my standing leg. Out, in, out, in. I'm not trying to reach for the next zip code. Feel the stretch, feel the strength. Those arms are going to push that diagonal again. Push, like a shoulder press. Press. Let's change it a little bit. Let's press it out. Pull and lift. Find your glider. Pull it back in. This is harder because you can't see where that glider is. So you're hoping you're keeping that leg nice and long. I might lose mine. Tempo. Out. Pull. Out. And in. Squeeze that booty. Out. Pull. And again, I'm not kicking so high that it hurts my back. I want you to fire those glute muscles. Out. Pull. We only have 2 more, please. Now stay back here. Pulse it. Woo. Find that focal point. Stare at it. Whoa, don't tip over. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Find your glider. Bring it in. Okay, how'd that go? I sure can, Jane. Okay, that was your little break, right? That's your break. Is that better? I must have hit it a lot of buttons. Okay. All right. So we're going to bend both knees. Bend both knees. Hands start to the hips. Tuck it, pull it, right? The opposite leg now is going to slide back and in. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Belly, got to be working. Woo! Out, in. This is my stabilizing leg. It's against that wall. Add those arms. Press. Press. Inhale. Exhale if you want the breath pattern. Out. In. Out. In. Now don't just move your arms. I want to push up with resistance. I want to pull down with resistance. Yes. 4 more here. 4. Pull. 3. 2. Can we add on? Okay. So we're going to go back. Lift the leg. Find your glider. It's back there somewhere. Drive it in. Rehearse. Push. Pull as you lift that leg. Find that glider. Okay. Tempo. 1, 2, 3. Pull it in. 1, 2, 3. Pull it in. How's that standing leg doing? Yeah, I know. You feel it. We got 4 more to go. You got this. Pick something that's working for you. Stick with that. If lifting that leg isn't for you, don't lift it. 1 more. We're going to hold it back here. Pulse it. Pulse. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Find that glider and bring it in. Take your feet off for a second and let's just tap it out. What I'd like to do is go back to that exercise. I'm sorry. And I want you to alternate. Lunging back, lifting your leg, just like we did on the side series. Okay? All right, so find your gliders. Make sure half your foot's on, half your foot's off. I should have mentioned that, but you guys know what you're doing. Okay, we ready? Back, lift, find it, stand tall. Back, lift. We gotta keep our knees bent. Don't stand tall. Out. Oh my goodness, my foot stuck to my glider. Are we sweating? We're all starting like, come on. Out, lift, up, in, out, up. So my advice to you there is try to be lighter on your foot that's gliding. We'll just do 1 more. This isn't fun. We're sticking. And then squat now. All right, we'll squat then. Down, up, down. Okay, so 1 more thing in this direction that we did on the side. Instead of pausing and taking the leg back or staying bent, we're going to go right into the lunge and we're going to alternate it. You guys keep squatting. I'm going to show you first. Keep squatting. So I'm going to lunge back. Lunge back. So it's alternating. Are you ready? This leg first. Press. Press. I'm having balance issues today. My legs are tired. I think I played too much pickleball last night. And you know when you're done, and you have in your mind that you're done, and someone says, oh, just 1 more game. And then it ends up being 3 more games. We play hard. So we're a little bit like Jell-O in arms and legs today. 8. Not an excuse. I'm still moving. In Robinson. 3, 2. Now take the other leg back and hold it. Make sure you're stable. Heel is lifted. Legs in line with those hips. Let's take it to a down and up. Down and up. You have to admit, this is fun today. Just go with it. All right, give me 8 more. Try to be real still in the upper body, right? So I'm not waffling all around. 4 more here. 4, 3. Now I want you to stay low for a second. Take your hands to the thigh. Pull the belly in. We're going to glide it in. And don't go all the way out. Stay bent. So I'm not pushing. I'm gliding. Now my hands are here to help support your spine. You got to pull your belly in. 4, 3, 2. I'm watching you ladies at home. Pulse. In. Now if you don't need the support for your spine, move your arms if you're running. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, thank goodness we have 2 legs. Lunge it back, glide it back, pause. Okay, tall in your spine, yes. Knee over the ankle, not going past it. Lunge, down and up. It's harder when you got these gliders, especially under your back foot, because it's going to want to move all around. It's going to also show how your form is. Where are we driving from, the back foot or the front foot? 3, 2, now stay low, hands to your thighs, I'll come in, don't straighten it, so keep it bent. This, having your hands here, does not mean your belly is not working. Pull it in. Stronger you today. Your body is going to thank you all day, probably the rest of the week. Now I'm going to pick up my tempo. In. If you don't need the support, move the arms. Don't forget to get that breathing going in a pattern. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those feet off the gliders. Shake it out. Good. All right, how we doing on time? Almost there. So we're going to take our feet back on these gliders, and we're going to move our squat and pull the other leg to it. So we're going to slide out, pull the other leg to it. Slide out, pull the other leg to it. Okay? We rehearse slow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back on your gliders. All right, we gliding okay with these discs? Okay. So hands to the hips at first. We're going to glide, pull it in. So when we're moving, our heel has to be off the floor, just so you know that. We're not dragging it across the floor. Now, what am I working here? I'm working my quads, hams, glutes, but by adding this pulling in, I'm adding my inner thighs as well as my abdominals. So you can keep your hands just how they are. I'm going to go into a broken jumping jack. I'm breaking it apart. Out. Inner thighs. Please don't forget about those inner thighs. Good. Out. Up. Now watch. Now pushing and gliding more. Now it's really hard on this floor to get a good grip with those heels to push off, right? Because you feel like you're sliding. They keep these floors very clean. So if you're on a different surface, you'll be able to move a little bit more than we are. Do you feel that? You try to push off and your heel's like, it's like driving a car in like snow and ice. Your tires are, all right, we're good, we're good. We're still working though. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now glide 2 times to one side. Glide 2 times to the other side. Notice I'm staying down. If you need that break, you can come up more. Got it? My hands. Push, 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 push. We're saying, okay, all the calories that we're burning off, stay off. We don't want them back. You got it. Push, push, push. Your core has got to be working, supporting your back always. They're a team, the back and the belly. Come on, 8 more. Here's 8. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. 2, and 1. All right, feet off the gliders. Grab a quick drink, because I know you guys won't drink unless I tell you to. And I hope you guys all have water. I want you to grab onto your light weights. We're going to do some more glider work. We're also going to add now the weights. I don't like to use weights with every single leg exercise because I feel like sometimes there's too much focus on one and not both. Make sense? Okay, that's my theory. So I got my feet half on, half off. My palms are up, my elbows are bent. I'm going to sit into my little chair squat. My knees and toes should be facing straight ahead, belly pulled in, tail slightly tucked. My arms are going to go out like this. We call this serve on the tray, out. So remember, anything is moving in your body, the core has to be firing. Now I'm going to add this leg sliding out, out, in. So once again, I have both knees bent to start. These poor quads, right? We better give some good stretches at the end of class. I'm going to add on, hold it out, sweep it open, lift the leg, retrace your steps, bring it back, serve the tray. Now to your friends at the side, back to the front, pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. You got it. Pay close attention to your knees. How are they doing? How's our balance? Do we need to be closer to a wall? Do we need to hold on to a wall? It's okay if that's yes or yes. Now, hold this one here and little pulses. My standing leg is still soft. I'm not leaning back. Yep. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the weights here. Put your foot back down. We're going to make a semicircle. Out, around, don't rush. Out, 2, back in, 2. Out, in. Out, in. Out, in. Last one. And bring it back. All right, shake it out. How's that standing leg calf? Mine was starting to feel a little tired. Okay, palms up, soften the knees. The opposite leg, take it out, serve your tray. Out, pull. A lot of muscles are working here. So we can move quicker, we have lighter weights. You are always welcome to heavier weights, but your pace will have to be slower, your tempo will be much slower. When you're reaching out with this long lever, be very careful you don't go too heavy. Let's add on. We pause out. We lift, we sweep. We bring it back. Now make sure, did you lean back on the lift? Make sure you're not. So flick the rib cage is opening. Pause. We're going to pick it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out. You got it. I can see my weights on the side, peripheral vision. Make sure they don't go outside that vision. And if this is too long of a lever, maybe you want to do a bicep curl. Right? That's an option. Pick what works for your body. Just try to keep moving. Move with intention. Not just to move. You're firing muscles. You're resisting. Very precise moves. One more. Now hold this one out. And we pulse the arms and the leg. My standing leg is still bent. Hello, shoulders. They're a little cranky today. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back home. Woo, roll those shoulders up and back. Reverse it, back and up. Good. Okay. So we're going to take this glider here. So you're going to mirror my leg behind. So it's our curtsy squat. Make sure the hip didn't go with you. Everything is facing me, straight ahead. Palms face each other. We're going to do a side lift as we curtsy. If curtsies aren't for you, go to a regular squat. I'm driving through this front foot, the front heel. You got it. And if you don't like this movement, if it's not good for you, pick another one. So I'm going to add on. Slide that leg out, slide it back. Now maybe you don't want to slide. You don't have to slide. Make it look good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it out. Take the arms. The arm that matches the disc leg, palm faces forward. Other one palm facing forward, but it's straight. Got it? Out. Out. Now I'm holding up this arm from my armpit muscle. If that is straining this, please put it to your hip. Gliders aren't moving. No leaners. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Roll it. Shake it. Bop it. Twist it. Ow! All right, take it behind. Weights hang down. This time, we're going to go to a front raise, okay? Front. So there's lots of ways you can do a front raise. I have my palms turned in. If you'd rather have them turned down, that's fine. Do what works for you. You can alternate an arm. You can just use your body weight. You don't have to use weights. I'm driving through the front leg, the front heel. Proud chest. Guys, class is flying today. So I don't want you lifting like this, because this is like a noodle arm. Straight. Now I'm going to come through. Slide it out. You don't have to add the slide. But I want straighter arms. Beams of steel, ladies, more. More steel. Look straight ahead. Glance at your arms. Are they straight or are they bent? I like to pause at the bottom and the top, so I'm not flinging, so I'm not here swinging. I go 8, 7, 6, 5. Where's that hip? Keep that hip right under your shoulders. 2 more. Now hold it out. Bend the disc arm. Straighten the other arm out. Stand tall, wrap your standing leg. And we're pressing it up and tap. Up. Good thing I'm not taller. I'll be hitting that baby. Knocking it down again. Good. Now if this shoulder is your weaker shoulder and it's starting to hurt, you gotta put it to your hip. Don't work through strain or pain. A bad pain. As bad pain as good pain. 8. Come on. 7. No leaning. Zip up the weight off that standing hip. 4. 3. 2. And 1. And bring them in. Roll those shoulders. Okay, let's do some biceps. We're going to alternate this cross behind. So we're going to cross. Other side cross. Got it? Let's try it slow. Cross, hammer. Take it out. Cross, hammer. Take it out. Let the body figure out what it has to do before we crank it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Curtsy. Curtsy. If I go too fast, go your own pace. You gotta feel comfortable with what you're doing. Love it though. I love curtsy travels. I know you do too. I can tell by the look on your faces. How are we doing, guys? You're still moving. But watch what you're doing with your shoulders. Don't tip them forward. I wish I had a big screen we could all see each other. Now stay back, and I'm going to alternate. Just one side. Step out, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. Step out, behind. So we do 7 here. Step out, cross behind. 7. We do on 8 to step out. Step out, keep those arms going. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time each side. Where's that hip? Facing me. 3, 2, 1. 7, 6, 5. But we're not done with those biceps. Take it out. Give those legs a quick little check. How they feeling? Strong, right? Feel those glutes? Woo! You got it. Let's move with it. You're small. It's small. You don't have to move. But don't do the whole class looking down like this, right? You want that neck aligned with your spine. 1, 2. So you're looking straight ahead, whether at me or past me. Come on. Woo. 8. Come on, squeeze those biceps. Don't just go through the motion. Get something out of this. You're giving your body 1 hour out of 24 right now. How much you giving it? Feet nice and wide. I'm going to step back off my gliders. I'm going to do some hammer plies. It's nice to have those feet on the floor, yes? Come on. Now I'm going to give you another variation. Hold it down. Extend your arms. Turn the palms up. Curl. Now for somebody who feels things in their traps and their neck, this may not be a good position for you to be in, so you could be here. You're still doing your biceps. I'm just giving you more options. Bend a little bit more. If you are going to do this version, 2 things. 1, watch your wrist. Your wrist shouldn't be flopping around like a Raggedy Ann doll. That should be a beam of steel. Number 2, try to stay parallel and out of the neck and traps. You're firing those armpit muscles. Come on. Woo! Oh, it's almost time for abs. Yes! So we did some shoulders. We did some back. We're doing thighs. We did a lot of lower body. We got abs, chest, and tries. Now see if you can alternate to finish these biceps. Check in with your shoulders. And guess what? Because the weight is out in front of you, your body's going to want to lean back to stabilize. Don't let it lean back. Suck that belly button in deeper. Move. 8, 7, 6, and don't hit yourself in the face. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay. Weights off to the side. We're going to use all of our props. So we're going to take our mats. I had mine folded up because I want a little more cushioning for my forearms. If you need to be on your forearms and your knees, roll it more out, at least halfway. All right? So we're going to be taking these gliders on the opposite side of the room as our mat. I'm going to start in this little down dog position. Get a little release here. Press through the heel of the hands. Press through those heels. Yep. All right, so I'm going to take 1 foot at a time. I'm going to bring it back. I lowered my hips now to a plank position. Now I've got 2 feet on my gliders. If you need to, you go to your forearms. We're going to take a knee in and then out. In and then out. You're also working your chest, your tries, your back, of course your core. Modified, I can be on my forearms, driving a knee. If you'd rather just hold a plank, be on your forearms or your hands and your knees. You're picking it, a la carte, but keep moving, keep moving. If you need a break, you go to your knees and do a child's pose. In. Now I'm going to go 1 in, 1 out. 8, 7. If this isn't for you, why are you doing it? 6, right? 5, 4. Beams of steel with those arms. And 2, and 1. Pike up to a down dog again. Press those heels deep. Woo! Now see if you can push out to a plank. 4, 3, 2. Can you pull yourself back into that down dog? Try that again. Out. Maybe just hold a plank. Maybe take one leg in and then the other leg in. Hold. Take them out. Squeeze those armpits. Pull it in. Let's just do one more. I know these are hard. I'm not going to torture you forever. And then pull it in. And then bend those knees. And sit back on your heels. I'm going to take my mat more to a half out. I'm going to put my knees and my forearms on. My toes are still on my gliders. Here's where you would take a nice big stretch if you need it in that child's pose, right? All right, my shoulders are over my elbows. I'm going to take one leg back. Hold it there. Press my forearms deeper into my mat. Pull my belly in deeper. Add the other leg. Don't be lowering that belly button. Keep it pulling in. Now I'm going to glide my right leg out. Whoop, and then my left. I went too far. I lost my glider. There we go. My inner thighs are taking a part of this exercise as well, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring a knee in, bring a knee in. Child's pose. Reach your arms behind you. Give the shoulders, wrists, arms a little break. Okay, grab one weight. We're gonna do some triceps here. You guys ready? All right. So you can be in a quadruped position where my hips and knees are in a straight line, my shoulder and my wrists in a straight line. The next option is I have my knees on my mat and my hands can be off. Drive that elbow back and kick it back. 2, 3. So this is too much weight on that wrist. You're being a quadruped. But keep the belly firing, keep that shoulder muscle firing, keep that armpit muscle firing. Good. So you're picking. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good, good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch that hand out. If you're in a modified plank, make sure the butt's not sticking out. Drive that elbow behind you. Lock those shoulders down. Here we go. Kick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze that upper arm. Give me 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Sit on your booties. Face your gliders. Woo! Okay. So we're going to give the triceps a quick break. We're going to do abs for a little bit. Then we're going to kick back into those triceps. My booty's towards the edge of my mat. My mat is folded in half. Hands behind those thighs. I'm going to press out for 2. Drive it in. Now I want you driving in, not just from your belly, but feel the back of those legs, those hamstrings and glutes, also pulling it in. Now if this doesn't feel good to your back, don't go that far back, right? Play with it. Where is your safe zone? Don't forget to breathe. Inhale back. Now, if you're okay, you don't need the support with the hands. I'm going to go tempo. Out. In. Good. If you want more of a challenge, grab a weight. Hold it lengthwise. If that's still not challenging, you can put one weight in each hand. You don't have to use any weight at all. Don't make this the easy exercise of the day. Just saying. Now keep your legs out. Right knee comes in, then left. Now if it's easier for you to glide it in, Then glide it instead of lifting. Make sense? If you're saying, ow, this hurts my back, and you're not gliding, think about that. I lean back, I come towards that thigh. Put those together, 2 feet in, right leg. 2 feet in, stay out, then left leg. 2 feet in, 1 leg. 2 feet in, good, 1 leg. And that 1 leg, you're either lifting it off the glider or gliding it in. How are those arms doing? You got 1 more. Finish it with 2 feet in, and then the left or the right, whichever one you were finishing on, and bring it in. Put that weight down. I'm going to take my gliders off to the side just so I don't push my feet out with them. I'm going to go into some more triceps. So my fingertips are pointing towards my seat. If you have a wrist, elbow, shoulder issue, you're going to keep your butt on the mat. But we're all going to bend our elbows and then press and straighten them, squeezing those upper back muscles, right? So if you want it harder, your butt comes off that mat. It taps, it comes back up. It taps. My hamstrings are also working a little bit. Let's try tempo for 8. Down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Release those wrists. Ah. All right, grab 1 weight or 1 in each hand or none at all. We're gonna roll it back. Arms are gonna straighten here. All right, my knees are bent. My arms are up over my chest. I'm gonna nod my chin to my chest, find that lower back. I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna push my legs forward. And I'm gonna start to come back. When the weight's by my knees, I'm gonna bend them and come back down. This is slow motion. Try that again. Up. Press out. Reach. Shoulders mount. Now pause. We're going to do 4 counts up, 4 counts down. If that's too fast, you pick your pace. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, 2, 3, 4. Back. Inhale first. Exhale, eyes to the navel, and bring it back. Now if you know you can't come up, don't go all the way back. Maybe you stop here. Maybe you put a ball behind you to catch you. Play with it. Just don't quit. Find something that works for you. Maybe you want to just lift your head and chest up off the mat. And then come back down. Almost there. Inhale to exhale. And down. 2, 3, 4. Take it up. Take it down. Keep the glider still. Up for 2. Down for 2. I'm only coming about 1/3 of the way up. Maybe not even that much. Press through your lower back. Come back down. Big breath. Exhale. If you have that weight between the hands, press the heel of the hand into the weight. Please watch your neck and traps. It's not about those body parts right now. Good. Can you give me 4 more? Of course you can. 3. I'm always taking my chin to my chest before I lift my head. Last one. Release the weight. Hug your knees into your chest. You're so close. So close. If your neck is feeling strained, look to one side and then look to the other. Good. Okay, bring yourself up. We're going to put those feet back on our gliders and do some obliques. Let me give you another option. If you know you don't like the gliders and you don't like to be out in planks, go back to where we just were and do your obliques here. You can be doing this while we're doing gliders, okay? So you're going to pick either on your back and just coming up a little bit, or you're going to come with me. So I'm going to be on my hands and knees to the edge of my mat. So back issues, this might be challenging for you because we're going to be holding this a lot longer and moving. Pick your poison. All right. So I'm going to squeeze into my armpits, pull my belly in. My neck is long and strong. I'm going to pull my knees up off the mat from my belly and press my legs out. My right knee is going to go towards my left. I'm going to straighten that leg, bend it, and put it back in. Across, straighten, cross, back. So it's cross, straighten, out, in, across, push, across. Maybe you want to just do across. That's fine. Just like this. I'm going to go back to that knee crossing, kicking. Cross, kick, in, out. Cross, kick, in, out. You got to stay strong in that upper body. Go to your knees when you need it. One more. And then bring your knees to your mat. You deserve that stretch. Release those wrists. Curl the fingertips to the wrist. That wasn't so bad, was it? That's what I thought. It was not. Okay. Your hands as wide as your mat. I'm going to have the heel of my hands higher to help support my wrist a little bit more. I'm going to be in a modified plank. You can have your knees off the mat. We're going to do push-ups. All right. You all ready? Yep, it's almost time. Seconds away from being done. 4, 3, down 2, up 2. Elbows wide. Butt goes with you unless you are a real beginner. Fire the abdominals. Squeeze the pecs. Inhale down. Exhale, lengthen. 3 more. 2 more. Come on. 1 more. Woo! Stretch back. I can see you getting stronger every week. I see it. Okay. Back onto your booties. Woo. All right, so once you take your butt closer to the edge, I want you to feel like you're pressing your fingers on piano keys. Just push your fingertips into the floor. I'm going to try to have my shoulders in line with my hips and my rib cage nice and tall. I'm going to press one leg out, switch, but I want you to feel this happening from your core. Got it? So one leg is straightening, other leg is pulling in. It's almost like single leg stretch in Pilates. I'm going to pick it up, out. So try not to lean back. Keep the shoulders over the hips. Keep your belly pulled in. Drive in from the back of the leg and the belly. This should not hurt the hips or the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that one knee in. Hands go behind that thigh. Bring it back a little bit. Now see if you can hold these arms here. See, I'm grabbing onto my wrist. I want you to turn towards that knee. Switch, turn towards the other knee. Switch. Let's pick up our tempo and rotate. Anchor that belly in deep. If this is hurting your back, that ball should be behind you, right here. If this is too easy, take your feet off your gliders. But you can't be laying on your mat to do that. Stay with me. 8, 7, here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, yeah? 2, woo! 1, feet on the gliders. Legs are straight, grab onto your ankles, pull your torso closer. I hope you had fun with these gliders today. I hope we feel more awake. I don't know. Slide the left leg out. Take your right foot off the glider. Turn towards that torso, flex your foot, and reach forward as far as you can with 2 hands. Push the back of that leg down. Use your hands to pull that torso closer. Woo! Stack your spine. Take that right leg out to the glider. Take the left foot off the glider. Slide the right leg out. Turn to that leg, flex your foot, and reach forward. Woo. Don't forget to breathe. Bring it back up. Take that left foot to your glider. Take the hands and walk them forward. You choose how far those feet go apart. Walk forward as far as you can. Relax the head and neck. Woo. Stack your spine. Use your inner thighs. Bring those gliders back together. Bend and scoot further back onto your mat. You're going to take your feet, the palms of your feet, connect them, grab onto your ankles. Your elbows are against your knees and push those knees down. Do we sweat at all today? We don't look like it. Don't you love to sweat? Hands over the toes, pull your torso closer. And it's okay if you're not a sweater. Don't think you didn't do anything. Great. Okay. We're going to stretch these quads. So take your gliders out of the way. Then I'm going to roll my mat out the rest of the way. I'm going to lay on my stomach. Hopefully this works for everybody, this stretch. So I'm going to take my left hand like a pillow for my forehead. I'm going to bend my right knee. I'm going to reach my arm back, grab onto that foot and pull it towards my glute, but try to keep that right hip towards the floor. Don't let it come up and you're missing the stretch. If you want a bigger stretch, I'm going to press through my left hand and arm, lift up my chest, and that's going to take my foot a little further into that hand, and I feel like my thigh is lifting almost off that mat. And then gently lower the chest, and gently lower that foot back down. Take the right hand as your pillow, bend your left knee. Pull the foot towards your glutes, keep the hips on that mat. Press through that right arm and right hand, lift up the chest, lengthen that arm a little bit more, press that foot a little bit more. Feel like that thigh is lifting up off the mat. Relax the shoulders, relax your neck. And release. Take your hands by your shoulders and press through and see if you can straighten those arms. Give me a nice big arch, melt the shoulders. Hips are heavy, and then come back down. Now press back into a child's pose. And I'm going to take my knees as wide as my mat. And I'm going to reach my arms as far forward as I can, lowering my chest towards my mat. Just release those hips. No strain to the neck. No weight on that head. Take those hands back towards you. Come into a quadruped position. And let's stick out our seat and lift the chest. Inhale. On an exhale, tuck your tail and then press the middle of the back up that ceiling. And then stick out the seat. Inhale, shoulders are melting. Exhale, nice and easy. Curl those toes under, press back into a down dog. If your heels are way off the mat, walk your hands back a step, maybe two. But the weight shouldn't be on your wrists and hands, it's back. Raise those heels up, press those heels down, and one more. Lift those heels up and press those heels down. Walk your hands to your feet. Keep that core engaged. Hold it here. Head is heavy. Try to have more weight forward than back. Now see if your fingertips can just touch the mat. Pull that belly in deeper. Now I'm going to dangle, so I had to pull my belly in even an inch deeper. And now slowly start to bring yourself up. And your tail is pushing down towards your heels. I'm going to take a nice big inhale up. And on the exhale, My right arm is going to go across my body. My left arm goes in front of that arm, like this. And I'm stretching my shoulder. Yep. Take it behind, stretch those triceps. You guys made it. It's easy today. Take the other arm across. Pull. Remember, you got to push yourself just a little bit to get stronger. Bring it behind. Triceps. Relax the shoulders, relax that neck. And release, and give me just one more big inhale up, inhale. And as you exhale, grow taller, and you've made it. Yes! Good job. Ooh, nice.